Hey guys, this is Joni from Timeshare Sales Mastery out in Red Rock, Vegas, and just outside of Las Vegas. And today is the last day of our 3-part video series, and I apologize for taking a few extra days to get this to you, but I've been out at this incredibly transformational event. Pillar number 1 was belief. Pillar number 2 was posture. And pillar number 3, the last pillar to being an incredibly successful salesperson, is urgency. Knowing how to create urgency in a way that doesn't come off like pressure and get your prospect, your customer, whatever, to be so captivated, to be so in the now that they will do anything to get that product or service, or to upgrade, to buy your vacation ownership, to buy whatever. Since we're talking timeshare, let's talk timeshare. To purchase today. So how do we do that? How do we create that urgency? That level of urgency to where they came in feeling like, we are not buying anything, we are not getting pressured into doing this, we don't even like salespeople, and you are not a salesperson, but Joni, you were incredible. We did not feel sold to. This just made so much sense for us. How do you get that to happen? Well, there's a couple of components, okay? There's a couple of components to creating extremely effective urgency, okay? Imagine this. Imagine there being so much supply of iPhones out there that anytime a new iPhone comes out there, it's like, oh, everywhere you go, here's an iPhone, here's an iPhone. Do you think that the demand for iPhones would be off the charts like it is? Or do you think that Apple knows something about sales? It's called supply and demand. People want what they can't have. They want what they can't, that not everybody else has. They want what they can't have. So it's a classic supply and demand problem. If you flood the market with inventory, if anybody can get it, no one wants it. You've got to create a sense of urgency. Okay, there has to be a sense of urgency. And people say, oh my gosh, they just don't want to do it today. Guys, this business is today. Timeshare is today. But that's frontline. In-house was yesterday. The key to successfully selling in-house was that the sale happened in the past. Okay, the sale happened yesterday. And if you are a frontline sales rep, you can make that sale happen in the past as well, to where it doesn't come across as you're pushing them to do it today. Okay? Sorry. Switch hands here. So urgency is created not only through how you speak, your delivery, but by planting seeds along the way through your presentation, okay? And this is key, and this is where most reps fail. Because what they do, if they do try to create urgency, is they come up with a bunch of fabricated crap, and they do it all at the end. They come up with a bunch of fabricated crap, and they throw it all at them at the end, and it's like, it's today or, or no day. You gotta buy this today. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. So when you're creating your urgency, first of all, most companies have real urgency. Most companies have promotions that are real. So that's the first thing that you want to do, is to plant that seed early on, okay, by dropping subtle hints and then completely moving on. And you don't address it. But guess what that does to their subconscious? Your subconscious mind has picked that up. And the fact that you didn't elaborate on it, the fact that you didn't continue to blab about it and talk about it and, talk at them means that they're now curious, but they're not going to say anything until later, okay? And what an incredible salesperson does is they strategically plant seeds throughout their presentation that are creating urgency, okay? That are creating urgency. And we're going to go into this urgency pillar in a video series that I'm putting out. And all of you guys who actually opt into my list are going to get that video series. I'll email it to you when it comes out. But I want to cover a couple of the basics of urgency today. And that posture piece that we spoke of the other day on part 2, the second pillar, is crucial in creating urgency. Because if you can't stick with what you're saying, you come across as weak, they're going to just say, oh, it's just a slimy sales rep. But when you're willing to lose that sale, you're willing to walk away because they don't want to do it today, that's okay. But you have to be willing to do that. You have to be willing to lose the sale. To number one, stay true to what we do, stay true to the game. But you don't want to work with anybody who doesn't want it today. You don't. Because you should have created that desire in the eyes of your tour that they want to upgrade, they want to purchase so bad from you. Nobody else. Oh my God, we want to work with you, Joni. We want to work with you, Susan or Paul, whatever. We want to work with you. That I can't believe we missed out on this opportunity. That they are begging you to go back in time to make that happen for them. When you can do that piece and create the sale yesterday, you've completely dropped their guards because they know that you are not trying to sell them today, but it's unfortunate that they aren't going to be able to take advantage of that because that promotion ended. And use a past promotion, something that did really end. Use something that, gosh, I'm so sorry that you guys weren't able to take advantage of what our company had put together for owners like you who are in this exact situation. When you can do that, where have you guys been? You know, when you can create that fear of loss, that fear of, we already lost this, John, we're not going to lose it again. We will do whatever, even though the price went up, we will do whatever to get this now because, dang it, we want this so badly. We want to work with her or him so badly. We deserve to own this so badly that we're going to forego whatever we have planned today and we're going to purchase right now. And dang it, whatever she has to do to go get this offer either reinstated or whatever she has to do to get us a good deal to buy, we want that to happen today. When you can get your tour to feel that emotion, to feel that level of desire, because you have made that connection with them on that personal basis. You have built such strong rapport, such strong trust, right? That trust and that rapport, which comes down to commonality, letting down their guard. Guys, you don't have to buy anything today right off the bat. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm not trying to sell you this today. You know, we have 2 programs. We have 2 options for you. The other one's incredible. I'm going to share with you 2 options for you to get involved. One is today, and one you can come back anytime that you want. When you can do that as a frontline sales rep, and if it's not for you, please keep an open mind, guys, because I guarantee it's for somebody that you know, someone in your family or one of your friends, and I would love to get a referral from you. Okay, I'd love for you to keep me in mind when you talk to them. Okay, when you can do that, or for you in-house reps, when you can create that feeling, that and let it go, or that takeaway, and you can let them off the hook, because all you're here to do today is to solve a problem that should have already been solved, to fix something that should have been fixed, to teach them something. When you can do that, you've completely disarmed them. You've created that sense of urgency by planting seeds throughout your presentation, even though you're not selling them anything. And then in the end, guys, what happened? Why didn't you take advantage of this? Why weren't you able to? Don't you see that you deserve this? Why did you let this happen to you? It's all in your tonality. It's all in your posture. And it's in the rapport that you've built and the trust that you've built with these folks. Guys, urgency is the most crucial pillar of the back mindset or belief is. But if you don't have that urgency, I'm telling you what, he who can master the takeaway, he who can master the takeaway in any sales field, in any sales industry, masters the sale. Masters the sale. Masters the art of selling. If you can do one thing, master the takeaway. Master the art of disarming your tour. Master the art of disarming them to completely allow them to be present in that moment, to feel like you are not selling them, but you are helping them, and you will do anything to help them. To your success, guys, that was the third pillar, and it was urgency. The third pillar of successful selling. If you have not seen video 1 or 2, I encourage you to go back and see that. You can head on over to my blog and check that out, guys. This is Joni from Timeshare Sales Mastery. I'm out here in Vegas at an incredible conference, internet marketing conference, learning how to just be an incredible marketer. Get out there, be unstoppable. Peace.